Hi Ramon, my name is Sarah. I'm from Occupational Therapy, and today what I'd like to do is a practice assessment called the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure. And I understand that you recently had a shoulder surgery in December.
hmm
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, it was a labral tear surgery. They repaired my labrum, and after a dislocation, several dislocations, it's from a pickup basketball game that went awry and ended up in the hospital and saying you need surgery. So here I am. Nothing
Okay.
like that.
So I'm sure after a surgery that a lot of the activities that you used to do but now are trying to do, I'm sure those were impacted a little bit. So what this assessment does is measures your ability to do those activities. So as occupational therapists, we work on things that you want to do, need to do, or maybe you're expected to do and you can't do right now, or maybe not as well as you'd like.
hmm
So what I'd like to do first is talk about self-care activities and see if there's anything maybe that you are having trouble with.
Sure.
So this would be things like bathing or brushing your teeth. Can you think of anything?
I think of bathing, reaching across the left side of my body. It can be a little difficult. Of course, restricted from the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Brushing my hair.
Okay.
I'm right-handed. I'm right-hand dominant, so
Right.
anything in right hand, it's become very difficult.
Right, because brushing your hair and reaching to bathe that side of your body would require shoulder movement of your right side. So I could see why that would be difficult. Can you think of any other um, personal care activities?
Mm, maybe
Brushing your teeth is fine.
brushing teeth. Yeah, I've adapted to that one fine.
Okay, shaving.
Shaving, it takes a little bit of time, but not big of a hassle.
Okay. Next, we're going to talk about how well you can move around and complete your activities at home. So obviously you still have your legs so you can walk and stuff, but maybe things like getting into a car or maybe how you sleep or moving in bed, is any of that difficult?
Yeah, sleeping is a little difficult. I'm a side sleeper. I sleep on the right side of my body, so that's kind of a change, major change. Something. I've been a side sleeper for as long as I've known.
Yeah, so it'd be
Slightly,
painful to sleep on your right side.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Anything like moving around like your community? Like, do you take the bus or drive or anything that would be difficult? Or that is difficult.
I do drive. I drive to work, maybe school. That's
Is driving? Are you not able to do that as well, or can you do it
I'm
fine?
not. I'm not able to do it as well. I can get in and out of the car fine. I can open the door, everything. It's operating the vehicle. It's a little difficult.
Okay.
So it's a stick shift. I have to use my left arm to reach across. Maybe turn on the car with the left hand.
Right.
And then gear, e-brake, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
hmm
You don't understand. You don't realize how much you use. You need both arms to drive.
Right.
You lose that
hmm
ability. Okay. Well, now we'll move on to work activities. This could be volunteer, or if you have a job. Is that been impacted at all?
Yeah, my work. I work in a retail environment.
Okay.
So, and that's a hardware. I work for a hardware store. So, it's usually involving heavy boxes, cardboard boxes, maybe a tool, heavy tool. Using two hands, two arms. That's been impacted a lot. But I have colleagues there that can help me out. The same goes for household. Anything around the house, my parents can help me out.
Okay.
Things like that. Yeah.
That was my next question. Is there anything around the house? I know your parents can help you, but maybe anything that you want to be able to do that you can't do?
Yeah.
Laundry or dishes, anything?
Laundry. Yeah, that's a good idea. That one has been impacted.
Okay.
Usually two hands, two arms. taking clothes out of a laundry basket.
The lifting
Yeah,
of
the
the
lifting.
clothes. Okay.
Putting dishes away, groceries away, things
Okay.
like that. Putting anything overhead is going to be difficult. I mean, if it's heavy, of course, it's going to be difficult. Both hands.
Do you cook?
Sometimes, yeah, I do.
Have you found that has been impacted at all?
Yeah, like chopping a vegetable, I'm not as ambidextrous as I thought, so using my left arm, it's a little difficult in cutting like a vegetable or fruit or something. Eating too, but I've adapted to the eating part. But chopping things, that's been kind of difficult.
Do you chop at all with your right arm? Does
No.
it say it hurts your shoulder?
Yeah, there's a little bit of pressure involved, so
Pressure.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And do you go? Are you in college? Do you have any?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now the last category is leisure activities. So we start with like puzzles or games, maybe video games. Any of that been impacted?
Maybe using the computer every now and then.
Okay.
I have the mouse in the right hand, but now I don't. So I have to go type with one arm and then move the mouse with the other same arm. So yeah, it's
Yeah. So do you feel like you can't reach for the mouse with that arm? Is that
yeah, it's a little
what's
limited.
difficult? Okay.
It's limited.
And maybe any other, leisure activities that you find difficult?
Not really. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Just
Okay.
hanging out.
Yeah. How about like active activities? So
Mhm.
physical activity.
I did like to play basketball, like pick up
Mhm.
basketball.
Yeah.
Running, that's kind of been limited substantially.
Yeah.
That's,
Definitely.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So running and basketball. And then the last thing would be, have you found that your social life, your ability to visit with friends and family has been impacted at all?
No, not really. Yeah,
No.
I'm
Okay.
doing good.
Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the activities that have been impacted by your injury and rate their importance to you on a scale of 1 to 10. So 1 means that it's not important at all, and 10 is it's extremely important.
Good.
So this is the scale just for reference. So bathing and reaching across to your other side, how important is that?
I'd put that as a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brushing your hair,
Same thing. Oh, 9. Yeah.
a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping on your right side.
Put that as a 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
And driving your vehicle.
I put that as a 10.
A 10.
Yeah, because I need that to get around and get to work. I mean, it's pretty, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And lifting items and using tools at work.
I put that as a 7.
A 7?
Yeah, I put that as a 7. Since I have colleagues there at work that can help me out, and I can do mostly talking.
You
or
can do
assisting.
some other stuff.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
other things I can do.
And doing the laundry.
I do like to be active in that, and I put that as an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Mentioned chopping vegetables while cooking. Is that very important to you?
Not as much. How about a 6?
A 6.
Yeah.
Do you have someone you had mentioned? I think you mentioned you lived with family.
Yeah.
So maybe they could help you with that.
Right. Yeah. I usually wait for them. So.
Okay. Putting away groceries.
Same thing. 6.
6.
Yeah.
Putting away the dishes.
I put that as a 7 since it's mainly in the overhead. So I try to lift my arms up. So yeah.
Okay. How important is using the computer?
Somewhat important. I put that as like a 7. A solid 7.
7?
Yeah.
Playing basketball.
It's not very important right now, so I put it as a 2.
A 2.
A 2, yeah.
Okay.
Until I can get my bearings back. First thing.
It's not really a priority for you right now.
No.
And how about running?
Same thing, 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So, just gonna take your top scores here. Would you say that doing the laundry and sleeping on your side were both equally important to you?
I'd say sleeping on my side is more important than the laundry since
Okay.
I try to get to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna put these down.
Mhm.
So now what I would like to do is give you a new scale, and this time we're ranking your performance, how you feel you perform doing certain activities, 1 being you can't do it at all, 10 being you can do extremely well.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So how well do you think your bathing is?
I put it as a 6.
6.
Yeah.
And brushing your hair?
Fairly well. I do a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Okay. How about sleeping? How well are you sleeping?
I do a 5.
A 5?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're used to sleeping on that right side?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
And how well are you driving?
I do a 6 on that as well.
A 6.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard with the stick shift especially.
Mhm.
And how would you rate your performance on doing the laundry?
I could do it fairly well. I'll do an 8.
An 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And I'll take that. And then our last scale is a satisfaction scale. So 1 means you're not satisfied at all. 10 means you're extremely satisfied with how you perform this certain activity. So how would you rate your satisfaction with bathing?
I put a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
How satisfied are you with your ability to do your hair?
I do an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
How satisfied are you with your ability to sleep?
I do a 5 on that one. Yeah.
And driving?
I do a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Okay. And doing the laundry, how satisfied are you?
I do a 7 on that one.
A 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'll
Cool.
take that.
Mhm.
Thank you, Ramon. That's all I need. We're going to take your scores and look at them, and they'll help us develop goals and a treatment process to work on these activities that you want to improve upon.
Cool. Sounds
Alright.
great.
Thanks.
Thanks.